May I have your attention, please? Are we ready? Dear Indiana friends of Nyaka, welcome to our 6th banquet benefit for the good people, all of them, the men and the women, the older ones and the younger ones of Nyaka. This evening is to be understood as a love letter to you and to all who would hear and be touched by the inspiration that you're going to receive. This love letter, is sent to those primarily who have yet to figure out that they can make a difference, one that's profound and productive in the lives of other human beings anywhere. And for us, the lives of human beings in Nyaka, in the southwestern Ghana. In this regard, our wish this evening is to gift all with hope realized and dreams made manifest. This we would gift you, and the empowerment of all who dare to love. But first, I need to share a parable that some of you know. On the street, I saw a small girl, and she was cold and shivering, and she was in a thin dress. She had little hope of a decent meal. She had no hope of an education. There was no possibility of parents to tuck her into bed. She had nothing. And I became angry, and I focused my anger on God. And so I said to God, admonishing God, why did you permit this? Why don't you do something about this? For a while, God said nothing. And then later that night, I heard a reply. God replied quite suddenly, I certainly did do something about it, God said to me. I created you. Secondly, with these words in mind, I need to offer a definition of love, one which I know is true, and one which I know is unpopular. Because love is the foundational dynamic of those who engage in the betterment of humanity and the betterment of creation. A friend of mine taught me what love is. He taught me all about love years ago. And what he taught me changed my life. And this is what he said. This I command you, love other people. By this he meant, love is a verb, it is a behavior, and it is not a feeling. So, the Indiana Friends of Nyaka 7 years ago didn't so much choose to feel for all the little children in Nyaka. That doesn't do anything. Indiana Friends of Nyaka rather decided to act as lovers to those children. And in doing so, we gave the little ones clothing. And in doing so, we gave the little ones food. And in doing so, we gave them good water. And in doing so, we gave them transportation. And in doing so, we gave them teachers. And in doing so, we gave them nurses. And in doing so, we gave them medicine. And in doing so, we gave them shoes. And in doing so, we gave them toothbrushes. And in doing so, we gave them socks. And in doing so, we gave them stuff for physical hygiene. And in doing so, we have so far sent 2 classes on to secondary school, not because we felt that was the right thing to do, because we were morally compelled to act in love to make that happen. And in doing so, we are at the process of providing secondary education for young children. And those children, after their secondary education, will go to college. And those children, after their collegiate years, will go to graduate school, because in doing so, we provided for them not our feelings, but our love acted out in behavior. And in doing so, we have given them life. To those who still say the impossible will take a little time, I tell them, go to Nyaka. To those who still feel that they're powerless, I say, go to Nyaka. To those who still think that their lives don't matter, I say, go to Nyaka. To those who still think that the machinations of the world and everybody's out to get them and nothing can happen, I say, go to Nyaka. We have given them life, and now I give you the founder of Nyaka AIDS Orphan School, Tuskegee Jackson. Could you please stand?